Hello dear students, before entering here you are enjoying a song. I know very well you love song very much. Song is always very enjoyable, but it's more enjoyable when you understand the meaning of the song. So I'm here to make you understand the meaning of the song you enjoyed. Dear students, this is Mohammad Shahnawaz, assistant teacher, Jalabad BL High School, Dokhin Shurma, Sylhet. I would like to ask you a question. What was the song about? Yes, the song was about tenses. So, our today's topic is tenses. Dear students, do you know what is tense? Tense is the time of action. The time of action. And we know very well tenses are of three kinds. One is present tense, past tense and future tense. And every tense can be divided into four. What are they? Simple, continuous, perfect and perfect continuous. Accordingly, we can divide the tenses into total 12. And today we are going to discuss on the 12 tenses. So, stay with me. Dear students, look at the chart that I have written on the whiteboard. I have classified the tenses into 12. You can see present simple, present continuous, present perfect continuous, past simple, past continuous, past perfect continuous, and future simple, future continuous, future perfect and future perfect continuous. Now, you may ask me when and where the tenses can be used. Yes, we are going to know about this. Look, first of all, I am going to discuss on present simple. Where can you use the structure of present simple tense? For general facts and regular actions. If we want to express general facts or regular actions, we can use the structure of present simple. Look at the example. I work on Mondays. That means I work every Monday. I work every Monday. That's why it is a regular fact, regular actions. That's why this is present simple. And look at the structure of the sentence. Here the verb is work and work is in present form. So you have to remember that in present simple tense you have to write the present form of the main verb. Look at the next tense, present continuous. When can you use the structure of present continuous tense? If we want to express any action that is continuing now. That is continuing now. Look at the example, I'm working now. The doer is continuing his work at this moment. That's why this is present continuous tense. And look at the structure, am working. That means in the present continuous tense, we can use the present form of be verb and ing will be added with the main verb. Look at the next tense, present perfect. When can we use present perfect tense? We can use present perfect tense to express general life experience or recent action. Life experience or recent action. Look, he has been to Spain. He has been to Spain. That means the action has been happened very recently. So this is present perfect tense. And look at the structure. For present perfect tense we can use have or has. That means the present form of have verb and the past participle form of the principal verb. Then look at the next tense, present perfect continuous tense. When can we use present perfect continuous tense? This structure will be used when we will try to express actions that started in the past and continue. The action that started in the past but still it's continue. If we want to express this type of expression, we have to use present perfect continuous tense. Look at the example, I've been studying English for 2 hours. From this example we can see that the doer started his action before 2 hours and still it is continuing. That's why this is present perfect continuous tense. And look at the structure, have been studying. In this sentence, the verb, auxiliary verb is have been and the principal verb is studying. So, to form a present perfect continuous tense, we have to use have been or has been and ing should be added with the principal verb. Now students, let's see the next slot, past simple. When can we use the structure of past simple? If we want to express actions that started and finished in past. That means any action that started in the past and finished in the past. If we want to express this type of expressions, we can use the structure of present past simple. And look at the example, I worked all night. In this example, you can see the verb form is in past form. That's why it is past simple. If we use the past form of the main verb and there is no other auxiliary verb, we can easily identify that it is past simple. Then next tense, past continuous tense. When can we express, when can we use the structure of this tense? When we want to express an expression like actions that are continuing in the past. The action that started in the past and that was continuing in the past. If we want to express this type of expression, we can use present past continuous tense. Look at the example, we are listening to music. This sentence is expressing that the doer was listening to the music and it was continuing in the past. That's why it is past continuous tense. And look at the structure, while listening in this sentence, the past form of be verb were used and ing was added with the principal verb. So if we want to form the past continuous tense, we have to use the past form of be verb and ing should be added. Then look at the next tense, past perfect tense. When or where can we use past perfect tense? Action that finished before between two. Suppose two actions started in the past and which one finished first is called past perfect tense. Look at the example, the patient had died before the doctor came. You can see there are two actions. The patient had died is an action and the doctor came is another action. But between these two actions, which one happened first? The patient had died. So this one is the past perfect tense. And look at the structure of past perfect tense. Here I have used the past form of had and the past participle form of the principal verb. So if we want to form past perfect tense, we have to use had and the past participle form of the principal verb. Then look at the next tense, past perfect continuous tense. Actions that started in the past and continued. The action started in the past and still it was continuing. If we want to express this type of expression, we have to use the structure of past perfect continuous tense. Look at the example, they had been waiting since 3 p.m. That means the action started from 3 p.m. and it was still continuing. That's why this sentence is past perfect continuous tense. And to form the past perfect continuous tense, we have to use had been and ing should be added with the principal verb. Then look at the next tense, future simple. If we want to express the actions planned for future, suppose the doer planned now to do something in future. In this case, we can use the structure of future simple. Look at the example, I will have a glass of water. That means the doer is planning to have a glass of water in future. So this is future simple tense. And look at the structure. Here will or shall has been used and then the basic form of the main verb. There are two verbs, shall or will, and the basic form of the main verb. So to form a future simple tense, we have to use shall or will and the base form of the principal verb. Then look at the next tense, future continuous tense. When can you use the structure of future continuous tense? Actions you think will be continuing in the future. Suppose you are thinking now that the action you will do and it will be continuing. It is in this case you have to use the structure of future continuous tense. Look at the, I will be dancing. That means the doer will be doing the work. The doer will continue his work of dancing. So this sentence is future continuous tense. Look at the structure, shall or will, then be, then ing is added with the principal verb. So if we want to form the future continuous tense, we have to use shall or will, then be, then ing should be added with the principal verb. Dear students, look at another tense, future perfect and future perfect continuous tense. These two tenses are not popularly used for speaking and writing. That's why we are going to skip the two tenses. Other than these two tenses, we have discussed on 10 tenses. If you can understand these 10 tenses very well, and if you practice more and more, English will be so easy to you. Writing, speaking, everything will be very easy for you. So dear students, I tried to give you some examples of every tenses and try to identify how to try to show you how to identify the tenses, seeing the structure. And we also try to find out when and where can we use the structure of every tenses. Dear students, I hope that you will practice again and again, and I have used some verbs, but instead of these verbs you can use any other verbs and practice again and again. And I will be very happy if you comment with some examples of every tenses. Thank you very much. Thank you again for staying with me. Thank you very much.